Rusty's Real Deal Baseball was a free-to-start baseball-themed minigame collection for the 3DS, released in most parts of the world. It didn't come out in Europe, so I never got to play this thing until recently. The story is about a retired baseball player, now down on his luck dad, Rusty Slugger, who's running a not-so-successful baseball shop and blames video games on the reason why kids aren't interested in the sport these days. So he then gets the idea to create baseball-themed games for the Nintendo 4DS, I wish I was making this up. And that's where you, or your me to be exact, comes in, purchaser and player of the games in question. RRDB was most remembered for having a haggling feature when purchasing the titles. You see, each minigame had a base price of $4. However, by making the right dialogue choices and earning stamps in the games themselves to earn items such as donuts and discount tickets, the price of each title could be lowered to at least $1. Though you still had to pay tax when purchasing the thing. Also, I get the feeling this might be why the game never released in Europe, because I think I read somewhere that this kind of stuff isn't okay in the UK. I mean, they even changed the Street Pass Me Plaza and the Nintendo Badge Arcade's Rabbids dialogue to make them less pushy about wanting the player to spend actual money. As for the minigames themselves, there are 10 in total, each focusing on different baseball aspects. Let's give them all a look-see, shall we? First up is Bat and Switch. This game is all about hitting baseballs the Ultra Machines toss towards you. The better your timing is, the more points you'll get. There's also a variation where you have to hit UFOs and your timing will determine how high or low the ball goes. Pretty fun, though I hate the variation with the bombs where you're only allowed perfect hits, otherwise you die. Next is Cage Match. This one is similar to Bat and Switch, but it's more about watching what kind of pitch is being made and swinging, or not swinging at all if it's a ball, accordingly. You could even get bonus points for hitting certain targets on the Ultra Machine itself. Quite a fun game also. In Drop and Pop, you take down stacks of tires by pressing the button shown to you within the time limit. Though there are some stages where you have to take out UFOs by swinging at the right time, or ones where you have to hit one that's falling at the right time. It sounds simple, but it can get really hectic and exhilarating in the later levels. Volley Bats has you controlling a second me, in my case it's Sans, Lord have mercy, to keep a ball in the air by hitting it back and forth between the two. Your time will determine how high or low the ball will go, and some stages will have you hitting it between rings to earn points. I really enjoyed this one. It might just be the pick of the litter. Quick Catch has you in the perspective of a fielder. Baseballs are swung your way and you have to catch them by moving your glove with the circle pad or the D-pad. Just keep in mind you'll earn more points if you catch them last second. It's pretty fun and fast paced too. Fielder Glove is also about fielding, but this game is focused on keeping your eye on the ball. Most stages are in a first-person perspective, and you'll have to tilt your 3DS up and down to look around, while moving with the circle pad to catch baseballs that hit into the air. The closer they are to the center of the screen, the more points you'll earn. But there are also two other sets of challenges that have you diving and jumping for balls in a third-person perspective, or moving a glove to get ones that are bouncing and rolling. There's a lot of variety to this one, and I quite like it. The aim game will have you taking the role of a pitcher, mostly. You'll use the 3DS's gyroscope to aim at targets, then throw the ball with the A button. You'll earn more points the closer the ball was to the target's bullseye. There's also challenges where you flip panels to reveal a picture. In addition, some challenges have you using a bat to hit balls at targets, or certain segments of the field. I'm not too big on these ones, but the pitching challenges are quite fun. Make the Call is all about umpiring. You watch the ball get pitched, then use the touchscreen to make the correct choice based upon what you saw, such as if it's a strike or a ball, correctly identifying what kind of pitch was made, and even something like what number is on the ball. There's not much else to it other than that. It's alright. I really like the music that plays in this one though. Then there's Gear Games. Ugh, I hate the primary gameplay style here. You have to move your 3DS up and down to keep tapping the ball on the bat without letting it drop. Does this look fun to you? Because it plays just as awkwardly as it looks. The secondary gameplay style has you cleaning baseball mitts with a touchscreen within a time limit, which isn't nearly as awkward, but I don't find myself going back to this game much at all. And finally, Batmaster has you carving your own baseball bat using the touchscreen, then testing and customizing it for use in the other games. Neat! In every challenge you're given a bronze, silver or gold medal depending on how well you performed. So if you want your name in the Baseball Hall of Fame, try going for gold in each one. The games also have two endless challenges called high score derbies that could be unlocked. And getting gold medals on those will award you with outfits your me can wear. What's the deal with this Martian costume though? I hate it, get it out my face. I am quite fond of how RRDB looks visually. The character designs are pretty cute too, even Rusty himself who's 56 in dog years. Just look at him, how can you say no to a face like that? The environments are very eye-catching, especially during sunset or at night when everything is lit up. I mean, look at the Ferris wheel, I want to ride that. Lastly, the soundtrack is also quite nice, relaxing when it needs to be, and upbeat to really get you in the mood to play some rounders. Even if there are some minigames that are clearly more interesting and fun than others, Rusty's Real Deal Baseball is still a neat little 3DS title, and this is technically another me game, and you all know I like those. But tell me if you've heard this one before. Since the 3DS eShop is dead, playing this game today can get a little complicated. So if it looks like your kind of thing, and if you can even find a way to play the full version at all, definitely step up to the plate and give this game a swing. It just sucks that the haggling aspect, which was a huge part of this game's identity, will forever be lost on people who try it today.